When I worked in a hospital, one of my duties was to transport patients to the catheter lab. You know what I didn't do? I didn't turn to them when I was wheeling them around in a wheelchair and tell them, you wouldn't be here if you didn't eat so much fucking sugar. A fun part of the job was transporting dead people to the morgue. Don't ever recall looking over them and saying, well, if you just did a little more exercise, this wouldn't have happened. But my main job was monitoring suicidal patients in the emergency room. Can't ever recall sitting in there with them, talking to them and saying, if you just thought a little more positively, you wouldn't have fucking stuck a knife in your veins. I really hope that the ways that I see people talk in this little box that we're in right now would not translate to how they actually treat people in the real world, especially in the communities I broker in, the wellness industry, where it's all about compassion and love. The thing is, every time I post some sort of criticism about this industry in some capacity, I just know there's going to be a comment. What about pharma? What about Western medicine? What about pharma? There are over 19,000 FDA-approved prescription drugs available for marketing in America. Which one are you talking about? Are all 19,000 terrible? Most rational-minded Americans understand how fucked our healthcare system is. You know who some of those Americans are? Doctors and nurses and researchers. I've talked to many. I've worked with many. They understand the problems that they're facing and they're trying to make it as good as possible within that broken system. So whenever I see, what about pharma? I'm thinking, what about the content I actually put forward? Can we discuss that? No, that seems impossible. Here's one other thing I remember from my time working in a hospital. Watching nurses walk into the emergency room pharmacy and take some things to get through their 36-hour shifts. If there's anyone who would understand how broken a system is if they have to work for that amount of time, I think it would be them. So what about Western medicine? How about identifying and electing representatives who can make regulatory change in this country that would benefit all of us to create a better system instead of selling your fucking beef tallow sunscreening and telling everyone to go outside and sun their asshole for an hour every day?